This is all I've done for years. I've now been hospitalized twice to be on suicide watch, and it's because everyone is treating me so badly. I just found out through, this is an anonymous person, I don't want to name names, but I just found out that Jeff and Shalia specifically told everyone not to talk to Dan Thalen and I when we were being removed. So I'm sure that a lot of people wanted to talk to us and reach out. And I'm sure a lot of people, do you have any idea how traumatizing this is? Do you have any idea how much PTSD I have from this? Everyone was told not to talk to us when we needed community support more than anything. This is not okay. This is not okay. Good, normal, healthy, sane communities love and support each other. That's what they do. Normal, healthy, sane communities love and support each other. They do not fuck with each other. They don't mess with each other. When there's problems, they talk about it and apologize and get everything out on the table. There's no wasted time. There's no wasted energy. There's no wasted resources. I am literally, all I do is like wish I was dead. And it's only because of how badly Church of Union has treated me. There's no other reason. I joined TFU. I joined COU wanting and looking to find my twin flame, make music, be a coach, and grow this movement. But everything I try to do gets destroyed. So it turns out that Jeff and Shalia actually told people, don't talk to Dan and Deanna. So that means because everyone agreed with that and they're the leader, that means everyone, I'm guessing, went against their own natural inclinations. I'm guessing if left to their own devices, everyone would have reached out because that's what's natural to do. That's what's natural to do. It's not natural to not love people. It's a sabotage to purposely tell people not to talk to people. That's a sabotage. If you say, oh, don't talk to that person, then you're stopping what God wants to do. Because maybe God is moving through someone to talk to somebody. Maybe God is moving through. Maybe God wants to reach out, and the only reason people aren't is because they don't want to. This is one of the reasons people think TFU is a cult. Because normal, healthy people love and support each other. And it's natural. It's natural. People wouldn't think it's a cult if they just saw everyone loving and supporting each other. They wouldn't. If everyone in the world, someone just said, "You look beautiful." Thank you so much. That's extremely sweet. That's really sweet. If the whole world just saw twin flames falling in love and friends helping each other and everyone making music and traveling and doing workshops and having so much fun, no one would think it was a cult. No one would have time to think that. No one would think that. It's only because people are saying, "Oh, don't talk to that person," and weird shit is happening. It's only because of that people think it's a cult. Why isn't everyone just creating with each other and collaborating and just having so much fun and falling in love and making music and sharing and having the time of their life? That should be the only thing that's going on. Why have I been treated so harshly? Why have I been controlled and manipulated and gaslit? Why does no one care about me? God cares about me. Everything that God created is supposed to support God's children. And so I should be experiencing everyone loving and supporting me. That should be my only experience. That should be my only experience. I'm so sick of this. I have PTSD, so why isn't someone mapping me? I went through MAP twice, so how come I'm not included in the MAP open forum, and why haven't I been supported in sharing my experience of integrating my MAP healing this whole time? Why? If I was leading MAP, I would never kick anyone out. If I was leading MAP, which by the way, I don't want to be leading MAP. That's not my life purpose. I don't have time for that. There's so many other things I want to be doing. But I'm just saying, if I was leading MAP, anyone who healed trauma through MAP would never be removed from the community. I would never do that. I would never do that to anyone because I know how sensitive trauma is. Whoever's leading MAP should be looking at this. Whoever's leading MAP should be talking to me and apologizing to me. I did not choose to stop healing. That's bullshit. I have severe trauma, and it's being made worse and worse and worse and worse by prolonged isolation, prolonged exclusion. Everyone in the community is stonewalling me, blocking me, and pretending that I literally don't exist. That's not okay. Treat others the way you would want to be treated. Would you want to be stonewalled and excluded and treated like you don't matter and you don't exist? Probably not. So don't do that to other people. This is what the Amish do. This is religious trauma. We should not be doing this. This is not what should be happening. I should just be loving everyone and everyone loves me and we're all creating and partnering and collaborating. That's it. All I want to do is be part of everything. And I'm not doing anything that's wrong. Anything I've ever done that was unloving to anyone in COU, I pretty much immediately apologized for it. But the funny thing is that other people have done extremely, insanely unloving things to me, and no one has ever had to apologize for it. They just get away with everything. So this is not an even and balanced relationship. Why am I punished so harshly for every little tiny thing? Even when I apologize. Don't you guys practice forgiveness in relationships? This doesn't make sense because I know what the love of God feels like. I know what it feels like to be loved by God or loved by another person. And you guys aren't treating me like a child of God. You're not. You're not treating me like a child of God. If you don't understand how serious PTSD is, then you should not be running MAP. And trust me, I'm not trying to come in and run MAP. It's not my life purpose. My life purpose is in many other places. Of course, I have some purpose in MAP because so many of us do. Anyone who's experienced trauma or has passion for healing trauma can have a life purpose in MAP. But if you're running MAP, you should be the most sensitive and compassionate person ever. And you should be studying trauma. And you should have a lot of background in trauma. And you should want MAP in every location. You should want to heal everyone's trauma. Whoever's running MAP needs to be way more loving and compassionate. I don't care who's running MAP. It doesn't feel good. If God were running MAP, I never would have been removed from my after-MAP care program. I never would have been banned from the community while I was in the middle of healing trauma. Everyone I've talked to who is a professional, like a therapist or a psychiatrist or the person who diagnosed me with autism, a psychologist, everyone I've spoken to they've all agreed with me that is insane and unethical behavior. It's not loving. If God were running the Church of Union, everyone would be so happy. There would be so much more compassion. But God is not running the Church of Union.